Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you are my favorite tricep exercises. So I usually, if you're working out from home, you can definitely do these two. If you're working out at a gym, I'll show you a third one that you can do. So my favorite is the tricep extension. You are going to want to go a little bit heavier on this if possible. I usually use a 20-pound dumbbell because you're only using one of them and still using both hands. So you're going to take your dumbbell and you are going to put it over your head, and be careful while you do this. And you're going to hold it like this around the dumbbell, and we're going to straighten the arms. So we're hitting like right at the back of the neck and going straight up with that, bending the elbows. Okay, make sure not to go back far like this. The elbows need to stay by your ears, and we just bend those elbows and lift. If 20 is too heavy for you, definitely feel free to, do 12, 15, something like that. The next exercise is one of my very favorites. You can do it with a barbell, you can do it with a kettlebell. However, I don't recommend a kettlebell, or you can do it with a set of dumbbells. This is easiest with a lightweight barbell. So if you are at a gym that has pre-loaded barbells, like a 20-pound barbell would be great to start this exercise. I don't have one of those handy, so I'm going to show you how you can do it with dumbbells. This move is called the skull crusher. We're going to be laying flat on a bench, and we're going to take the weights to our skull like we're crushing it, and then lift up. So I'm just going to do this with some 10-pound dumbbells. Okay, and so I'm going to lay down on the bench, and we're going to stick those dumbbells together so that they're touching. And then I am going to keep my arms straight, and I'm going to bend my elbows, and I'm going to let those dumbbells pretty much touch my skull, and then straighten my arms out. So I'm going to go down and up. Suck in those abs while you do it so that we're at least getting some extra workout. Now, again, if this is too much for you, you can always even do it using one dumbbell, okay? But maybe use something a little bit heavier if you're only going to use one. And again, you're going to go down. I'm letting that bar practically touch my skull and come back up. So this is called the skull crusher. And again, you could do it with a lightweight barbell if you have that available to you. If not, then you can use one dumbbell or two. And then the last move is a rope pull down. And you'll have to excuse me here. We're like in my little home gym, and it's kind of crazy. So anyway, I'm moving my camera. Hold on one second. Okay. So maybe you have seen this guy at the gym. You probably don't have this at home. But if you have cable machine at the gym, you want to use the rope. And all we're going to do is we're going to pull that rope down. And then when we get to the bottom, we separate the rope open. And then we pull it back. And really, we don't need to take it all the way to the top. This little silver part, we're just going to kind of take to eye level, okay? And then we're going to pull it down, engage those triceps, and open the arms. So let me try to move the camera just a little bit more. Let's see if you guys can see this better. Okay, so I stand here, I look at it, I'm looking at this little silver thing, I pull it down, I open them, then I just put them back together. I only take it to about my forehead level, and I do it again, opening it up. Okay. And for pretty much all of the exercises that I'm doing, I try to do sets of 12, and I try to make it so that that very last rep on the 12th one is really hard. If it's not really hard on that 12th rep, then I try to use a little bit heavier weight. Obviously still do a warm-up set just to kind of get those muscles warm. We never want to start out with too much because we don't want an injury, but definitely if we can, try to use heavier weight so that that last set, sometimes we call that lifting to failure. So that last one, we almost can't get that last step. So those are my 3 favorite tricep exercises.